That movie clip you just saw was filmed 58 years ago at my late parents' wedding. The reason I'm able to share it with you today, almost 6 decades later, is because of this. The 8mm and Super 8 Reels to Digital Movie Maker Pro from DigitNow. It's a compact standalone unit that converts your 8mm and Super 8 movies into MP4s you can watch on all your digital devices. DigitNow sent me this unit to review, so we're going to start with a quick unboxing, talk a few specs. I'm going to show you how to set it up, I'm going to share another sample movie, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the Movie Maker Pro. So let's dive right in. Alright, let's open her up. Got an empty take-up reel there. Power cord here. Here we've got our user manual. Little thank you card. Links for social media here. Free 3-year warranty. Got some cleaning wipes here. And our 2 other cords. This one goes out to a TV. They include the SD card, which is great. USB cord here. And a little blower to get some of the dust off. Alright, the main attraction now. There's our Movie Maker Pro. As far as specs are concerned, the files are output as MP4s at 1080p and 20 frames per second. The LCD screen on the unit is 2.4 inches. There's no onboard memory, so you need an SD card. It'll take cards up to 32 gigs. Alright, that's the overview. Let's set it up and start scanning. First, we're going to plug in the 12-volt power adapter. Then plug this into the wall. Now we're going to plug in the SD card, which is included. Make sure this arm is up and locked. We're going to take our empty take-up spool and put it on here. This is for 8mm, so it goes right on there. If you're doing Super 8, it does come with these little adapters to fit Super 8 reels as well. We've got our 8mm film here. You can see, processed by Kodak. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the left shaft, and it's important that you have the sprockets here facing in towards the unit. Now to thread the film in here, you just follow the diagram. We're looking at the solid line here. You're going to thread the film around here and up into the take-up spool. The dotted line is for when you're rewinding. We're doing 8mm film today, so we want to make sure our slider or selector is over in the 8mm position, which it is. If you're doing Super 8, you slide it over here to the right. There's another thing you slide here to open up this gate. So now this is open, and again we're going to thread the film through here following the solid line. The important part is there's a little white clip right here. You have to make sure you're underneath that white clip or else this won't work. So we're going to take our leader, go underneath this first peg, and this is our white clip back in here. So right back here, make sure you're under the clip, and when you're under that white clip, you can go ahead and press this down again. And this is just leader, so we're not scratching or worried about scratching the film. And we're going to follow the solid white line around these pegs. Just thread this in here and underneath the bottom one. We get up here. There's a little slot here that says insert film here. So we're going to pull this through and insert the film right in there. Now we're going to press the power button to turn it on. And if you press the menu button, you can access all the different modes. You can use these up and down arrows to change modes: playback, rewind, exposure, sharpness. You can do the frame adjustment, even change the language. We're going to leave everything on the default setting. Film type, you can do both positive and negative with this unit. We want to record, so we're going to set it back on record. If you hit the OK button once, it's going to make sure you have the correct type of film selected. We have 8mm, which is correct. If you're doing Super 8, you're going to slide your lever to the right. If you hit OK one more time, and it will start scanning. While it's actively scanning or recording, you'll see a little red dot blinking on the screen there. When you're done recording, just hit the OK button to stop, and your movie will be saved to your SD card. And when you're ready to rewind, you're going to lift up this gate, you're going to reverse the reels, and this time you're going to make sure that your sprockets are facing away from the unit. Use your menu button to get down to rewind with your arrows. Press OK. And it already prompts you to remove film from the light table and then swap reels, which we've already done. Hit OK again. And you're rewound. Now there were a couple times where the film got stuck and I had to nudge it along to keep it moving, so I think you need to stick with this unit, not just start it and walk away. Alright, let's take a look at some of the movies I've scanned. You can see this is not 4K high definition resolution, it's 1080p, but these scans are only as good as the original source material, which is naturally degraded after sitting in a closet for over 50 years. So this was the regular 8mm film, so the image size is pretty tiny. Super 8 has a larger image area and the resolution should be a little bit better. Some later Super 8 cameras and films accommodated sound, but this unit doesn't process any sound component. Some of these scans had a blue cast to them, so I think best practice is to color correct with a movie editing software like Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, or a free option like DaVinci Resolve. So this unit is not really designed for professional use. They're not using this unit to archive films for the Library of Congress. It's not particularly quick either. A 3-minute reel took over a half hour to scan, so you do have to be patient. I think really the main thing this Movie Maker Pro has going for it is a super easy way to digitize your movies. It is dead simple to use. One other bonus is if you're worried your precious home movies are going to get lost in the mail if you send them to a professional transfer service, you don't have to worry about that with the Movie Maker Pro. You can do everything in the convenience of your own home. If you want to pick up the Movie Maker Pro for yourself, I've got links for it in the description. At the time I'm recording this, it's on sale at a reduced price on Amazon. The normal retail price is $280, but the memories it preserves are priceless.